I would like to introduce Ghana's Defense Attaché at the Embassy in Copenhagen, Air Commodore Julius Damefed.
And working with the Defense Attaché is Warrant Office 1 Akosia Kanadu with her husband.
Deputy Head of Mission, Mrs. Elizabeth Sapoma Dudu.
The Head of the Consular Section, Mrs. Priscilla Ambuma.
The Counselor, Trade and Investment, Elikem Ahadzi.
And Ghana's Honorary Consul in Stockholm, Mr. Anders Gustav Algamo, with his wife. And at this point in time, we would like to call upon Mrs. Edusei to come and introduce the choir as they take off with the concert.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, special invited guests, we are really honored to be here this evening and honored actually to have been in Denmark as well, all at the invitation of Her Excellency, Mrs. Sylvia Arnault, who invited us. And really, after she did, we had to try and find the sponsorship for this trip. Now, we were very lucky to have as our chief patron His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, who is the President of Ghana. Now he told us, and we know that he has actually been a chief patron of the choir for almost as long as the choir has existed, which is almost 30 years. So he was really pleased, more than pleased, to make sure that we managed to get here. And we also did this through the efforts of his sister, Marigold. Now, if you know anything about presidents and things like that, it's not always easy to just get there. So I had to twist my friend's arm to take a letter to her brother. And I think when he saw her name on the list, he was so happy that we didn't have any problem at all. Now the choir, as I said, has been in existence for over 30 years. The conductor, we call him Pajon, started conducting this choir at the age of 14. And he has been with the choir ever since. He has trained them. He brings them in from sometimes the age of 10 or even younger. And he does a very good job of training them. If you hear their voices, somebody told me last week that if they close their eyes and listen to the choir, they would think they were hearing a CD or something. And I quite agree with him. We are happy to be here, as I said. The choir is ready to wow you. They did in Denmark, and I think they will do an even better job here. They haven't been anywhere. Pajon has stopped them from roaming about because he didn't want them to lose their voices. So when they finish tonight, then they can go ahead. Now, some of the chief patrons we have had who have been instrumental in really growing this choir have been our past president, President Joanna Jekumfufor, our present president, as I have mentioned, and a few years back, we had some chief patrons who were guests of honor of the choir's concert at the time. The late Secretary General of the UN, Mr. Kofi Annan, and his wife, who, by God's grace, is here. So, even if I say so myself, I think we've been a very, very fortunate choir. And we hope that by the grace of God, this choir will continue to grow by leaps and bounds. We're so grateful to you, Madam Ambassador, for making it possible for us to be here. So please sit back and enjoy the wowing of the choir. Thank you.
Hakuna matata, matata. Hakuna matata. Afrika ni nzuri. Hakuna matata. Sasa jambo jambo.
Your Excellency, the Winneba Youth Choir is about to sing Zamina Mina in memory of all departed souls who fought and toiled with their blood for the independence of our beloved country. May we have the permission to carry on. Thank you. Comrades, stop! Attention! Are you ready? Yes, sir! By the left! Mark! Time!
Winneba Youth Choir, and they have done amazingly, excellently, super. Well done, well done. So, talking about bringing Ghana closer to you, Mr. Goodwill has something interesting for us.
Yes, these fantastic choir members and their leaders have traveled far to come and be here specifically for you. And we would like for you to show some appreciation. Each and every one of you can go home with a sample of what you've heard tonight in the form of CDs, or for us who are modern, a USB drive. The CDs are 100 crowns a piece. The USB drive contains all of the 3 CDs, and you get that for 200. Please support them this evening. And to make this as simple as possible, if you look to either your left or your right, we have a swish number for the Ghana National Council. The money will be transferred to the bank once the evening is over. So please make use of them and write either concert or Winneba, anything that can help us identify where the funds are supposed to go. Thank you. On a day like this, I'm honored and humbled to welcome onto the stage Mr. Joe France.
When I know that where's that our program and it is here. When you are known at the four, we shall fall. The chairman in Ara with Jesus Christ. And the Mark Mama is Joe. Mark my fee. Now, so what to you, Mamma, to another car when you are Mark, and Hannah is no simple. Excellencies, Auntie Marigold, Mr. Isai, Mrs. Nan, Anna, leaders of the Ghana National Council in Sweden, Nana Ifya Tiadewa. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in extremely rapidly changing world. The impact of climate change is global. The rising sea levels that threaten the communities like ours, where I come from and grew up in Elmina, spreading arid regions and unpredictable weather patterns, and yet I know that if we work together, the resilience of humanity will endure. As we recover from the terrible claws of the global pandemic, let us seek solace in the knowledge that medical strides that have been made as part of the global effort in the long run will benefit us all and bring humanity closer together. As we witness the most dramatic refugee crisis in Europe since World War II, and as we prepare here in Sweden to take over 200,000 refugees in the next few weeks, and await the dire consequences of rising energy prices, higher food prices, and growing inflation, let us seek comfort in the fact that the core strength of humanity is solidarity. And so that through solidarity we will prevail. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in all this, be it climate change, be it global medical emergencies or emergent refugee crisis, we have no choice but to cooperate as humans. In all this, culture plays a central role. And for those of us who find ourselves in the diaspora as part of this dynamic demographic ebb and flow of humanity, it is our call and our role in bridging the cultures of the world. We bring Ghana to Sweden and we take some of Sweden back to Ghana. But all this cannot be done in a vacuum. It requires an organized effort to bring together strings of ideas and structure to support the development of our societies here in our adopted homeland, but also in our beloved ancestral homes. This is the type of leadership that the Ghana National Council in Sweden has shown within the short space of time that it has existed. It is impressive, it is very impressive, and it is laudable. I have had the joy of meeting many leaders of the many diaspora communities here in Sweden over the years. I've done so for the past 40 years. I've been here now for 40 years and been engaged in all different kinds of associations. And I must say, I'm very proud with the systematic nature and the kind of respect that the Ghana National Council members have shown each other in coming together to work together towards today's inauguration. It is indeed heartwarming to see how you treat each other, and I follow you. Even though I don't say anything, when the public meetings are on Zoom, I follow that. And I see how you treat each other with respect and the way you conduct yourselves. I wish to encourage you to keep on in that same manner, the way you have started. Keep focused, and above all, keep your sense of purpose, and ensure that our beloved brothers and sisters from Ghana who have adopted Sweden as their new homeland contribute to the development of this nation by respecting its laws and integrating as citizens. This we do not so much for ourselves, but for our children and for humanity at large. And, in fact, this is where culture plays a role. I hope this musical experience that we have witnessed today is not just one-time activity, but the kind of activity and the kind of leadership that the Ghana National Council in Sweden will support and organize on a regular basis in the future. It could be an artist issue, it could be a poetry tour, it could be a tour of Ghanaian chiefs, it could be a tour of Ghanaian chefs, or it could be a cultural group visiting. This, in fact, is what I talk of when I talk of the resilience of human nature, the sharing of our cultures, which in the end enriches us all and brings humanity closer. Ambassador, I wish to thank you dearly for your generosity and for organizing this. You have made the dream come true for me. You know, a few years ago I visited Ghana. A bosom friend of mine called Jojo was celebrating his 70th birthday. So I visited him for the weekend as a surprise. And there was a choir singing so brilliantly and so beautifully. And I whispered to Jojo and I said, Jojo, why don't you see that you bring this choir to Sweden? And then Jojo said to me, get the money together and I'll talk to them. Of course, I didn't have the money and I couldn't bring them, but it seems as if God has listened to my prayers and now they are here. And so, Excellency, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. And to the choir, I love every day of it. We have a problem, and Mr. Samuel is not listening. And then Ghana National Council in Sweden, I wish you good luck. And to all of you that are here today, it's been a wonderful experience, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope that we enjoyed many, many times. May God continue to bless you and enrich you. To the leadership of Ghana Union, you've done well today. Our beautiful musicians keep on singing, and maybe next time it will be the proms in London. Why not? Thank you so much.
so much for a wonderful, wonderful dance. At this moment, I would like to invite Mr. Elike Mahasi to introduce Her Excellency. Please, the mic is yours.
Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, Her Excellency Mrs. Nana Adawa is the Ambassador of Ghana in Sweden and also Denmark. Until her current appointment, Ambassador Adawa worked with the Electoral Commission of Ghana, where she rose through the ranks to become the head of protocol and later the acting director of public affairs at the commission. Ambassador Adawa has devoted her working life to the service of Ghana. She has worked with the National Commission for Civic Education and the School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana, Lagos. Ambassador Adawa is a graduate of the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, (GIPA), and the University of Utah, USA. She is a gender activist and have been promoting gender equality and non-discrimination in Ghana for years. She is part of the team formulating an affirmative action law in Ghana. Ambassador Adawa is a wife, a mother, and a grandmother. Among her many interests, Ambassador Adawa is a great writer and a wonderful singer. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Her Excellency Mrs.
Excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps, Ghanaians, fellow compatriots, patrons of the Winneba Youth Park here present, suites, friends of Ghana, distinguished invited guests. It is a great pleasure to see all of you this evening at this extraordinary musical concert, as well as in the inauguration of the Ghana National Council of Sweden. I am delighted that you could make it to this event. I can tell from the vibrant atmosphere in this place that your decision to attend has been worthwhile, and that your expectations have been met and possibly exceeded. Even though we've been here for some time now, I think that it is still appropriate for me to give you a traditional Ghanaian applaud. Applaud. Welcome. Thank you for honoring our invitation. I cannot proceed any further until I have conveyed heartfelt appreciation and gratitude to St. Peter's Church, and particularly to Pastor Jenny Anderoff for graciously offering us this venue for the program that is ongoing. We are most grateful. Distinguished guests, this evening's musical concert and inauguration is in commemoration of Ghana's 65th independence anniversary, which fell on Sunday, the 6th of March, 2022. On that note, I'd like to convey greetings from the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. Ghana is doing very well, and the country remains a beacon of democracy on the African continent. Under the leadership of His Excellency President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, Ghana has made further strides in her development and economic transformation agenda, including the following: nationwide free senior high school policy, under which there is free education for all senior high school students, digitized operations of Ghana's ports, digital property addressing system, biometric national identity card that has been recognized by the International Civil Aviation Organization as machine-readable travel documents and verified by ICAO's public key directory at most airports globally. Digitized voters register and biometric election process. Interoperability system to integrate government databases as well as financial institutions and the telecommunications industry. Phase introduction of an integrated e-immigration system, e-procurement, e-parliament, e-justice, e-cabinet, and smart workplaces, among others. Industrialization policy of one district, one factory. Farm input subsidy program to support the policy of planting for food and jobs. I have highlighted all these as a synopsis of the progressive strides that the government of Ghana is making in a quest for prosperity and sustainable development amidst peace and security. Distinguished guests, as Ghana's ambassador to Sweden, I envisaged that a traditional Ghanaian choral concert would be one of the best ways to commemorate the day by sharing Ghana's culture and music in Sweden. The musical concert is therefore in furtherance of deepening the ties between Ghana and Sweden. This evening, we will also be inaugurating the Ghana National Council of Sweden, and the leaders of the council will be introduced. The council comprises a number of associations across Sweden that have come together with a common agenda. However, it has come to my attention that there are other Ghanaian associations that are not part of this council. As a leader for all Ghanaians in Sweden, I kindly urge the leadership to bring them on board for a common goal as a people with one destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to bring to your kind attention the excellent relations that exist between the Republic of Ghana and the Kingdom of Sweden. Our relations have been laced with beautiful and lasting memories of true friendship and a devoted commitment to the cooperation of the two countries for the mutual benefit of our people. Ghana and Sweden share common values and continue to uphold universal laws and avow common positions on international peace and security, sustainable economic and social development. Ghana is truly proud of a partnership and friendship with Sweden, and this occasion serves as another opportunity to bring the people of our two countries closer. I am honored that Ghana's renowned pioneer and premier choral group, the Winneba Youth Choir, accepted our invitation to perform in Denmark and also in Sweden. The group stands as an edifice of Ghana's contest of traditional choral music. Winneba Youth Choir, I salute you. And I appreciate you for your long-standing hard work and contribution to the promotion of Ghana all over the world. This concert will be one of a series of programs that the Embassy of Ghana in Denmark, with concurrent accreditation to Sweden, will be hosting to showcase Ghana to Sweden. Please visit our website to get updated on what will be happening next. It's going to be an exciting year. Ladies and gentlemen, please continue to feel comfortable, relax, and imbibe the sounds of good music, or take off your shoes and dance it out Either way, enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you for your kind attention. Shall we please be active? respectfully invite the leaders who are councillors. Mr. Apu Rashad Zakari, kindly make it to the front. Mr. Kasim A. Rahim. Mr. Gilbert Mensah. Mr. Simon Boyd. Mr. Prince Kwame. Mr. George Mapwa. Frimpong, a Swedish Frimpong. Dr. Mrs. Angelina Payne. Mr. Elizabeth Apia. Mr. Goodwill Osei Awako. Mr. Joseph William Edford. Mr. Henry Diu. Elder Divine Johnson Young. Elder David Ejikuboateng. Mr. Francis Adomaku Buama. And Lana Ifeanyi Dewa the First. Congratulations for your hard work. It hasn't been easy. The road was rough, winding, meandering, but you were able to say, I go. So, on this day, the year of our Lord, the 12th of March, 2022, I wish to declare humbly the Ghana National Council of Sweden duly inaugurated.
Thank you, Echi. Her Excellency Ghana Ambassador accredited to Denmark and Sweden, Mrs. Sylvia Ano, and her husband, Mr. Daniel Afedi Ano, the Deputy Head of Mission, Mrs. Elizabeth Stakuman Dodu, the Consular Minister, Mrs. Priscilla Ankuma, Honorary Consul, Mr. Anders Gustav Avemo, Mr. Joe France, and we have in our midst Mrs. Nene Kofi Annan. All protocol duly observed. Fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, on behalf of the Ghanaian community in Sweden, the GNCS, the Ghana National Council of Sweden, and my own behalf, we warmly welcome you to Stockholm, Sweden. It is an honor to have you in our midst, and we deeply appreciate it. The inauguration of the Ghana National Council has opened a new chapter in the life of the Ghanaian community in Sweden, a journey that was started about 6 years ago has finally reached its destination. Though I'm happy this evening, yet my heart is heavy. Why? Because one important person who started this journey with us is not with us today, the late Mr. Zubairu Salam. May his soul rest in peace. Former president and founding member of Ghana Union, still Stockholm. I wish in all honesty that he was with us this day. Through his initiative, the three cities, Malmö, Gothenburg, and Stockholm unions and associations started sharing ideas and coordinating activities. And for the first time, all the associations united and sent a delegation to Copenhagen to welcome the immediate past ambassador, Her Excellency Mrs. Amele Olemo Ewa-Samoa, who was here from 2017 to 2021, when she assumed duty. This is how it all began, our search to build an umbrella organization. Continue, and today we are witnessing this solemn occasion. Your Excellency, the journey has not been easy. Some of us have stood the test of time. Let me acknowledge the relentless efforts of some particular leaders who, without them, it would have virtually impossible to build a council. Mr. Gilbert Mensah of Ghana Union Stockholm, Mr. Patrick Asiru Frimpong, Mrs. Frida Wache of Ghana Swedish Association Malmö, and Nana Afia Acha Dewa, Asante Marco, Sweden. I cannot forget Mr. Joe France, who has supported and encouraged us. He has been our mentor and father. Mr. Joe France, we deeply appreciate you. Your support means a lot to us. The former ambassador, Her Excellency Mrs. Amele Olemo Ewa-Samoa, cannot be forgotten. Her support and encouragement was overwhelming, to say the least. The Council has the following as its core aims: a platform where common issues facing Ghanaians can be discussed and addressed, bring all Ghanaian groups together and share common ideas and opportunities, to coordinate the activities of the member associations in Sweden, promote and defend the good name of Ghana in Sweden, to speak and act with a united voice on issues concerning the Ghanaian community in Sweden, while seeking their welfare and so doing being the mouthpiece on their behalf, to be a link between the community, the Ghanaian community, and the Swedish authorities, and to be a link between Ghanaian community and various embassies of Ghana in Scandinavia in particular, and Europe in general, and to raise funds and receive funds where appropriate to finance the objectives of the National Council. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, over the years, we have enjoyed excellent relationship with the embassy, especially in the consular section, where Mrs. Priscilla and Kuma heads. This session is of particular interest to Ghanaian community because that is where their concerns are addressed. We have every reason to believe that this relationship will be fortified and built upon under your leadership. Already, what we are witnessing tonight can attest to it. We have had our challenges as any human organization, but what keeps me going is the relentless efforts of the council leaders, the willingness to cooperate in all situations, our open and honest discussions during meetings where issues are never taken personal or on regional or union basis, the commitment that this charted path is the best way forward, the belief that we are building a legacy for the future generation to understand the importance of unity and togetherness. So I extend a brotherly hand to all unions and associations, yet to affiliate, to come on board. We need you. You have a place at the table and a contribution to make. The Council during this short period has facilitated mobile consular services in the 3 major cities, where more than 500 Ghanaians were able to access the services. We thank the consular staff who risked their life during the COVID-19 pandemic period to provide these services. We look forward to the next one. Trade delegations to Sweden and other government visitors have been assisted in various ways. Here, let me give due praise to Mr. Eliken Pazi, whose cooperation we have enjoyed. We intend to continue to assist in whatever way possible, and we assure the mission of 100% cooperation and support. In conclusion, Your Excellency, we are looking forward to more productive years to advance the cause of the entire Ghanaian community in Sweden and our beloved country, Ghana. It is my strong belief that and that of the entire council, that your term will be counted among the best, if not the best. We shall always lift the flag of Ghana high. Long live GNCS, long live Ghana, long live Sweden. Thank you very much. On this note, we have a short presentation to make, and I would like to call on Mrs. Priscilla Akuma. This is right. We have had a wonderful working relation with Mrs. Priscilla Akuma over the years. And through her, the Mobile Consular Services was brought for the first time in the history of Sweden. And as she's leaving office, we cannot help but make a presentation. And we have, I'd like to call the secretary up. Citation in honor of Mrs. Priscilla Akuma for your endless commitment in offering excellent consular service to the Ghanaian community in Sweden, and your role in providing mobile consular services, sometimes under tight schedule, and especially during the peak of the pandemic. We recognize and appreciate your effort and commitment in creating a functioning relationship between the embassy, the Ghana National Council of Sweden, and the entire Ghanaian community in Sweden. We wish you had continued to stay with us, though you will leave, the memory of your hard work and spirit of engagement will forever be in our hearts and minds. We wish you well in your next assignment, and our doors are always open to you. The GNCS and the Ghanaian community say, Ayiko. Then, this is another memory to take me back. For the wonderful work you have done. Thank you very much. And God bless you.
Your Excellency, I want to use the occasion to thank the Lord whose grace has brought me this far. I've been here for 4 years, and by the grace of God, in about 2 weeks' time, I'll be leaving. I couldn't have reached this far without your support, your advice, and the courage you always give to me to know that there's so much ahead of me and that I need to do more in spite of all that I have done. I appreciate it. And I want to say thank you, Michi. I'm so grateful. I will never forget about you when I go back to Ghana. As I told you the other time, please, when you come to Ghana, let me know so that we meet. And on behalf of my colleagues from the Embassy of Ghana, I want to thank you all once again. I came, I saw, and I've come.
And I believe before we leave the scene, we just want to introduce the executives of the Ghana National Council.
With this, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I do introduce the leaders of the leaders, the executive members, 3 member executives of Ghana National Council of Sweden. We start with Mr. Chairman, Mr. Joseph William Etbon. Sorry for that. He is a chairperson for Ghana National Council of Sweden. Then we have Mr. Gilbert Manson, who is our financial controller. So you know who to contact when you need money. Then we have our beautiful secretary, Mrs. Dr. Quay, Angela Quay, all the way from Malmö, Sweden Ghana Association, and Mr. Gilbert Manson is the president of Ghana Union Gothenburg. And our dear chairperson is the secretary for Friendship Association here in Stockholm. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you so much. At this point in time, I would like to call upon Mr. Frepong, the chairman of Ghanaian Swedish Association in Malmö, to give a vote of thanks. Mr. Frepong.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Sometimes when I am asked to talk, I wish to be a mixture of a person. I don't want to be formal. So if I don't be formal, please forgive me. It is one of the ways to make the program very interesting. In secondary school days, they call it a big vote of thanks. Said it is my gratitude to thank all of you for the honor you have done to me to give the vote of thanks for the years. So, Her Excellency, Consular, staff from the embassy, it is the honor and me, and I thank you very much. First of all, I'll give the thanks to Almighty God for making this program a success. Without him, we couldn't have gone this far. The next time we go to the Excellency for organizing this program, for making all the way from Copenhagen to Stockholm, sitting with us up to this time. It is not all diplomatic people who live and sit in the night. You have done well, we thank you, God bless you. Our next thanks will go to the consular, who has also been with us to support the program. We also thank the embassy staff for supporting Her Excellency for this program. There's a lot of backroom work you have done to make this program a success. Whilst I was preparing my news, I wasn't aware that the indefatigable Kofi Annan's wife will be here. So, Mrs. Sylvia, God bless you and we thank you for being with us. When we hear Kufuado, we know where the name is coming from. We thank you very much for being with us. Mr. Joe France, we thank you for gracing the occasion and for your pieces of advice and encouragement that you have given to us. We hope you take them into good faith, put them into practice to make the association and the council very strong and functional. Dr. Debra, we also thank you for your presence, for gracing the occasion. Council members, we thank you. And for the Winneba Youth Choir, when we started, I listened to first, second songs. I remember those days when my brother, who was also a musician, National Academy of Music, was teaching a song when we were in class 2. He has died today. It has been one of the days I have remembered him. I have felt at home and I have missed home. When we were in school, they used to say, if the mountains cannot go to Muhammad, Muhammad must also go to the mountains. At least you have brought Ghana to Sweden. We thank you very much. We thank you very much. We thank you very much. To all and sundry, we thank you for making time to attend this occasion. In Ghana again, we say, when you hear the crop crowing at dawn, we are thanking you. Here there's no cock. And when you hear the cremodon at dawn, we say, we thank you. Here also there's no cremodon. So tomorrow morning, when we hear your alarm, waking you up to go to church or to go to work, remember, it is the Ghana National Council of Sweden. Saying, are you cool to all of you? God bless you, never you cry. I heard of you for a very long time. That was when Kong Kensanaka was one of your favorites. Yes, that was when I heard of you, never you cry. And I think most of you were not born. So, we thank everybody and God bless us all. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for the Winneba Choir. I'd like to say a great thank you to everyone who came. A little secret. This is actually the first ever MC both Angela and I have done together, and I must say it has been fantastic. Before you all leave, I would like to encourage you to support the Winneba Youth Choir by purchasing their CDs and supporting their fantastic works. You can do so by the exit as you're leaving the venue.
When we were actually acknowledging all the patrons, I forgot two other people who have been really very good to this choir. And in Ghana, we do have the expression amplify, right? So if you forget something, you can go back to it. There's one gentleman who has suddenly decided that he loves this choir so much that he would actually purchase new instruments. So, Mr. Daimeno is his name. He actually bought these instruments that he traveled with. And we would like to acknowledge him and thank him for it. Finance Minister of Ghana, Mr. Ken Oforiatta, very much committed to supporting this choir for years. We would like to acknowledge his help as well. I hope I haven't forgotten anything else. But thank you so much.
Thank you.